installing these rigid D-series lights, the midnight editions, and I figured a clean way to wire them through the A-pillar, and then undoing these brackets here to be able to wire through the factory wiring harness compartment all the way across. The one thing you run into is wiggling a screwdriver under here to be able to pull these tabs out. Complete pain in the ass. And then you have to unscrew the coolant reservoir so that you can open up the rest of the bracket or the compartment back here. Otherwise you won't be able to reach it and get these tabs all the way out and put this wiring harness through. All right, I'm trying to make this as clean as possible. I have those D-series rigid lights, those 3-inch cubes wired up. The far side factory quick connect, and then I have it wired through the factory harness box that goes along the back of the engine. It's not yet sealed up. I want to make sure that the lights work and everything's good to go before I do it. And then what I did do is remove the optional part of the harness that would be for the switch that comes with the D lights. This is if you don't have the factory switches optional that the JL can come with. So auxiliary 3 is where I'm going to be connecting it to. Your harness for the auxiliary goes actually into your engine, which is pretty convenient. And then they have it basically tied up right here and covered up. So you expose the wires, and then this is going to be your auxiliary or auxiliary 4. This is going to be your auxiliary 3, and this is one of these is 1 and 2. Low, don't need as high of ampage. These 1 and 2 are going to be for like a winch. So I'm using auxiliary 3 because auxiliary 4 is already used for a ARB air compressor I have underneath my passenger seat inside my vehicle. So I'm going to be wiring up this positive line to the auxiliary 3, and then this black to the ground, which is a 10mm bolt right here. I'm using a 3/8 nut connector for the ground. You could probably go a little bit smaller, but this is the one that should work just fine. I will get it going right here. All right, so I moved the quick connects up into the A-pillar. There should be plenty of room to hide this in here without anybody seeing it. And then I'm about to just clean this whole thing up. I took the auxiliary 4 and wrapped it up in here real tight. I'm not going to be ever using it because it's already connected to something else. This is my auxiliary 3. All the lights work. I shrink wrapped it, made it look really nice. Took the auxiliary 1 and 2, put them together, protected them, and then I'm going to re-secure them down in here real nice and tight, and then get the update there. Take this Z-Roads mounting bracket and mount the D-series lights to them, and then go from there. All right, valuable lesson. Do not drop any washers onto here on accident because they will go down into there. And then you have to take off this cap to get way down into there and dig stuff out. But there's a way to get stuff out. Just try not to do it. I'm a dumbass. And no. Just wanted to show the final product on the inside of the hood. Doesn't get much cleaner than that. You don't see nothing at all until it gets to the end and then goes underneath to the A-pillars. Really clean. And there's the finished product. It's really clean. Wired up. It wasn't too bad.